Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Tuesday afternoon. Wanted to do a video to highlight a few things, also to promote what's happening tonight. There's going to be a live stream this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, it's going to be on Jim's Comics channel. I'm going to be on there with him. We're also going to have as a guest Esteban Salinas, a really good artist. I think he's even going to demonstrate live on the live stream him doing a drawing. So we'll be doing probably a giveaway also on the live stream for a print from Esteban, which will be really, really nice to have. So definitely it's going to be worth tuning into. We're also going to have Nick from Key Collector Comics on the live stream, highlighting what happened, some things that happened at the recent New York Comic Con, and he'll be kind of bringing some news on that. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff on that live stream tonight. Make sure you set your alarm, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be really, really good. I've got some good things I'm going to show and bring out as well. So I think it'll be a really, really good live stream, and I think you'll enjoy it. So real quick, I looked on the news here. Looks like Rob Liefeld's in the news again. This guy loves drama. So now he's pursuing legal action against Marvel, citing that Marvel was participating in some shady practices. I don't know what that's defined at. It looks on his Twitter. He basically said that he's talking with his attorney, and that they're going to be holding some feet to the fire against Marvel. So it's pretty funny. Didn't he come out publicly and kind of slam DC for kind of not being as relevant as they should be and not doing as good a job on their comic books as they should be, and now he's going after Marvel. So man, you don't want to, I don't know if you want to do any business with Rob Liefeld. It could get litigious. So I don't know. Major X, I know that there was some controversy on that. I think he was really pissed that Marvel, basically there wasn't any editorial control in his feeling on the matter, that they used one of his characters in another comic book, highlighting his character, not asking for permission, that kind of thing from him. So, I don't know. I think if you work for Marvel, Marvel pretty much owns the character and the publishing rights and can do whatever the hell they please with the character. So I don't know. Reading this article, it's hard to say exactly what he's upset about. I guess we'll find out in the lawsuit if it ends up going to court. I don't know. But yeah, Rob Liefeld, I tell you, I just want to cut his hair too right there. Like, dude, you don't have the hairline. You don't have the hair that you used to when you were in your 20s. I'm sorry to tell you. None of us do. Okay, most of us don't. It's a rare guy in his late 40s, early 50s that has a really good hairline. You don't have it, my friend. So I don't know what he's doing with this. He obviously has some hair thinning going on, and he's still growing this little piece here. I think it's pretty funny. I know, I'm just picking on him. Sorry. All right, so Liefeld's a little bit in the news there. Here we got another article talking about the worst Venom ever. Finally makes his debut. Absolute Carnage, Immortal Hulk. So yeah, this Dale Keown book is definitely on fire. It was 1 in 25, so it's a $25 book that seems to be going for 60 to 70 pretty consistently now. I don't know. Everything's Carnage. So the Carnage thing is coming to an end. There's going to be a couple cool books that I think, it looks like the Weapons Plus book from Absolute Carnage. That looks pretty good. So there's a couple that I'm still interested in reading that are tie-ins to the storyline. But I'm not collecting every single copy. I'm just sort of being a little choosy, but But yeah, overall it's been pretty good. I've been pretty happy with Absolute Carnage for the most part. I've been about halfway through my Harleen book, and it's pretty good. I like the art. The artwork is amazing, obviously, and the story's pretty good so far. I like that they're diving a little bit more into the background on Harley and sort of the metamorphosis of her. So I'm enjoying it. Also, I posted this on Instagram. I got this book in the mail the other day, Heathen #1. This is the 1 in 10 incentive cover. Man, it took me a while, but you cannot find this book in raw condition. It's very difficult to. Most of the copies for sale are CGC copies, so therefore, you know, they're a couple $100 or more. I think this book, when the trailer drops on this movie, I think this book is going to explode. And, you know, pretty low print run. This one's in beautiful shape. I would easily say this is a 9.8. It might be a 9.9. Some of these Vault books, these Vault comic books, because they use this really thick cardstock cover, some of these have been graded higher than 9.8. I noticed there was a couple on for sale Heathen issues that were 9.9s by CGC. I think this might be a 9.9. It's that good. It's in absolute beautiful shape, and it happens to be signed by the writer, Alterisi. So really cool looking book. I was really happy to find this. I got a really good deal. This guy had to buy it now, asking $80, and if you search this, Heathen #1, this would not come up. I don't know how I found it. He had it under some weird search. I think he spelled it wrong or something on his listing. I don't know. It wouldn't show up under a normal search. And I threw out an offer to him a little lower than 80, and he took it. So really, really happy to have this book. I think this book, I mean, I got this, I think, for a steal. I think this book's well worth more than $100. And when that trailer drops, you'll see these books explode in value. So watch for that. I highly recommend that series. It's excellent, excellent book for reading, and artwork's awesome too. So that was kind of a quick video. Also in the mail, I heard this is a really good read. I'm going to read this tonight. Vampire State Building, rather, #1. This is the foil virgin cover by Inhook Lee. These were only available through a website called Sanctum Santorium Comics and Oddities, and I think they're limited. There's only like 100, I think 200 or 300 of these. I think it's 300. 300 print run, really low, obviously. So really cool. I like the cover a lot, and I thought, man, to get that in a virgin and foil, heck yeah. So $30. I don't know if they still have any for sale on their website, but that's definitely worth taking a look at. I also got in my Dead End Kids #3 copies from my good man Esteban, or it wasn't from Esteban. I got it from Black Cape Comics. But that is Esteban's artwork. That's the gentleman that we'll be interviewing tonight. And hopefully, I think he's also going to draw for us. He's going to do a live drawing right there on the live stream. So should be really, really good. Definitely looking forward to it. I've been messaging back and forth with Esteban for the last few months. He's a really, really nice guy, very gracious, very humble. And hopefully he'll still communicate with me when he becomes the next Alex Ross, which I think he's well on the road to. So look for that video this evening, or that live stream on Jim Comics, his channel. Most of you are familiar with him. Again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. I'll be on there with Jim. We're going to be on there also with Esteban Salinas, the artist, and also Nick from Key Collector Comics. So look for that later this evening. All right, guys, that's all I had. And look for my video tomorrow, New Comic Book Day. Every Wednesday, I'll review the books that are coming out the following Wednesday, so that gives you a little preview on what to make sure that you pick up and pull. All right, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys tonight on the live stream.